okay. So I'm like, well, I'll sleep in the morning. Well, no, the girls are excited. So they're like, Mom, wake up, road trip. I'm like, oh, shit. So I just get all the coffee and we're fine. Well, in Kentucky, I'm starting, like the sun is shining and it's the rolling hills. And I'm like, I'm getting a little sleepy.
Yeah.
But I push through fine. But I'm tired. Like my eyes are Tom and Jerry red, like done. Okay. I'm done. So we finally get to the Airbnb. And I'm like, beep, 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 beep. We carry in all the shit, and the door won't open.
Okay.
So I call and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, guys, just sit down. It's an adventure, right? I'm like, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So we can't get in at all because it's not our unit.
Oh,
because
my God.
Brian had reserved it for 2 days from now. And I'm being all calm, and I'm like, so we don't have any housing. He's like, oh, you didn't confirm what I sent? I'm like, you are an OCD CPA. I've never confirmed shit in my life. What are you talking about? Confirm. No, we're homeless in Tennessee. And I'm tired and I'm about to get really bitchy.
During a pandemic
we
where
have
people shouldn't be traveling in the first place.
Nowhere to live.
So you're homeless in Tennessee with 3 kids.
Correct.
Where's the 4th kid?
Home. I didn't want to bring her.
Stay home with your conspiracy theories.
Take those beads out of your hair. So
leave her home with the husband, and you take the younger 3, and you end up homeless in Nashville? Or where were you?
In Nashville.
Okay.
So I'm keeping it cool, right? I'm like, you guys, you should tell stories. Okay, so Frankie's carrying the laundry basket out because we think we're there. So they're bringing shit in, She dropped my laptop on the
Of course
in the
she
parking
did.
lot.
Of course she did.
Well, Rose was so pissed that she literally kicked her ass, kicked her so hard in the ass. So they're fighting. They're starting to brawl. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I'm a mom. Everybody sit down, stare at your screens. We're going to tell stories.
Were you medicated?
This is cozy. No, I was losing my freaking shit. But what am I going to do?
You were staying calm to me.
I had to. What am I going to do? I mean, what was I supposed to do?
I don't know, stare at a wall and start crying like you do all the time. Although you're homeless, you have no wall to stare at.
I went to Tennessee so I would maybe stare at walls and cry a little bit less, you ass. So MK to the rescue. She's a big reason why we left because her and Frankie were just making each other worse humans every day.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to separate.
Then she's to the rescue, right? So she finds a house with a private pool and everything. And she's like, but you have to leave now. I'm like, well, I can't just leave until your dad gives me confirmation that I can leave because he's on the phone with these people and I've got all these children and luggage. And I'm like, she's like, Mom, drive now. I'm like, no.
Oh my God.
So I miss out on the house. I didn't believe her. I miss out on it. So she's like, well, you lost that one. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, find me a different one. So then Brian finds a hotel.
Oh, no.
Right.
No.
But I'm like, well, I need something because my eyes. So we pack all the shit back up and I drive to this hotel. But now I'm getting upset, right?
Are hotels open right now?
Not really. So Siri's like, turn right. I'm like, fuck yourself. You tell me what to do. So I get there. I'm like, okay, we're going to be okay. So I'm like, sorry, I was swearing at Siri, you guys. Okay, we're all good.
Were they all just sitting in the backseat like, oh, shit.
So I get there and I'm like, okay, stay in the car. I'm going to go in and see where the valet and all of this stuff is, right? Because I think Nashville's more open than it is. So I walk in and I'm like, hi, where do I put my car for you guys to just make this entire situation disappear? Like valet, bellhop, everything. And she's like, we aren't offering any of that right now. We just reopened. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I mean, you guys at least have a pool and I'll just order room service. And she's like, no, the pool is closed and we don't have room service. I'm like, oh, I can't stay here. So I have Brian on speaker and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to mess up your day. I'm like, you're going to pay for this. And I leave because I can't stay there. I'd rather drive home. Why do I want to be in a different room with them? I don't.
Oh my God, what a nightmare.
So I'm like, I'm driving to Franklin and we're going to eat in Franklin, Tennessee.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll sleep on the grass.
That's a cute town.
I'm just going to get out of Nashville. So we drive to Franklin and eat. And they play outside. I'm like, okay, this is fine.
Are restaurants open?
Yeah.
Oh, really? 50% capacity?
They were open in Nashville too, but just like not hotels, of course, because
Not like did you like check out the stuff on Broadway? Those places cannot possibly be open.
I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be at the house and let them swim and like get off of me.
Okay, yeah.
So, so still homeless because I had a fit at the hotel. Like I was the crazy lady in the lobby that's like, can you just make everything disappear? No, they cannot.
Oh my God.
So then MK finds a new Airbnb condominium in Nashville. I'm like, fine, we'll drive back to Nashville. So I stop at this gas station and get a gallon of milk for this new house. And the neighborhood is scary.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no big deal. Like downtown changes block by block. I'm sure it's another half mile before where we're staying. And then that bitch Siri is like, turn left immediately after I leave the gas station, thinking like, that's okay. I've got a half mile. Turn left. You have arrived. I'm like, oh, great. It's a bad neighborhood.
Oh, for great.
And I
God's sakes.
cannot figure out the stupid lock to save my life. So I finally figure out the lock to get my car in. Then I can't get into the building. So some security woman drives by, okay, and I'm like trying, right? I'm not crying. I'm trying to, oh, that's
Keep
funny.
it together.
The key doesn't work. How about that?
Oh my God.
So the security woman drives by and she's like, do you need help? I'm like, yes. We can't get in. So she's like, oh, yeah, everybody just kind of left and they changed all the key fobs. I'm like, oh my God. So it's deserted. Like there's nobody there. I'm like, okay, that's not too scary. It's a bad neighborhood. There's nobody there. We're on the first floor. I've got all these children and I'm trying to be like, it's no big deal. It's fine. They're like, we don't feel really comfortable here. I'm like, you're fine. You're Naperville spoiled. You're fine. Shut up.
Shut up. Look at another part of life.
Mommy's not comfortable either, but she's not saying anything. Go away. So we get in and it freaking reeks to death of stale marijuana.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Yep.
They're like, it stinks in here. I'm like, it does not. Go away.
So is that where you stayed?
No.
Oh.
So we stayed there just that night. I'm like, should I put a chair like under the doorknob?
Yeah,
and wait?
right.
I'm like, oh my God. You know what? If I get stabbed or stolen, I guess it was my time to go.
It's my time.
What can I do? So.
Not take a road trip during a pandemic.
Perhaps. Shut up. So the next morning, we go back to the original place that after they gave Brian a huge lecture and penalty and everything, let us stay there. So now we have a house, and it was great. But,
well,
you know what, though? It made me grateful for freaking Naperville. Because here I'm all like, I have to get out of here. I'm like, wait, now I'm homeless in a bad neighborhood
go home.
in Nashville. I don't want to be here.
I want to go home.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
Sorry. So impulsive.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes you need to have that.
Nothing else was going to shake me out of my, like, whatever psychosis of a bad attitude and wanting to get out of my house. Mom, but really, is it okay? Do you feel safe? Yes.
So what in the end, was it worth going?
Yes.
Did you feel like you got a break? Did you feel like, okay.
It was worth going.
Good. And the girls all had fun? Did they get to swim?
Everybody had fun. They got to swim.
Perfect.
I got my attitude adjusted.
Yep.
I really explored the shit out of Nashville.
I love Nashville. That's one of my favorite cities.
I am happy I went. It's a win.
Not during the shutdown, but I mean when Nashville's hopping, it's fun. That's like one of my go-to cities.
Had I not been so desperate and impulsive, I would have planned better and gotten like the private house with the pool in Franklin and all of that. But I still will take it as a win.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Good.
Yeah.
Good. So that's your win.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my win and WTF all in one.
It is all wrapped. I mean, that had all kinds of things wrapped up into one big thing.
But you know what? It was extra memorable for them. And now they've got like this vacation journal and this story, crazy stories.
My mom took us on a road trip during the coronavirus pandemic.
All they had before that was constant sibling fights and like e-learning, and it was starting to really kill us.
Yeah. No.
So we went and risked our lives on the road instead.
Okay. And here you are, all alive.
All alive.
Win-win.
Cheers, cheers.